Paris. I decided today to share a recipe with you all, but before that, I just hope that everyone is staying safe in their home. If you decide to venture outside, make sure you're wearing your mask and your gloves so that you don't infect others or yourself. I know it's probably a little crazy with this unusual times we are living in, but I think, as I always say, when given lemon, make meringue pie, make some kind of lemonade, do something with vodka, do something to make sure that you're okay, basically. But as I said, while I'm home, the best thing I can do is basically bake. I love baking, and so today I thought I'd share a recipe with you. It's blueberries and lemon muffin. So yeah, it's blueberry and lemon muffins I'm going to share with you all, and if you feel inclined, you can make it. The recipe is basically it's if it's just this thing, you can get 2/3 cups of sugar, 1 large egg, 1/4 cup plain yogurt, 1/2 cup flavored oil, whether it's canola or sunflower, 1/3 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon lemon zest, 1 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. So basically that's the recipe for this lemon blueberry muffin. And what I did, for those of you who want to get a little more enriched muffin, now that this one's not going to be enriched, but I use sunflower oil instead of butter. So you can substitute the oil and use butter. I don't have any brown sugar because I'm quarantined in, so I had some white sugar tucked away, and so I'm using white sugar, but you can use brown sugar instead of white sugar. I started to use flaxseed, grind flaxseed instead of eggs, so I'm using oh my goodness, this flaxseed grind instead of egg. And for that, use a tablespoon of flaxseed and 3 tablespoons of water to make that egg mix. And I am using yogurt. I made my own yogurt, and this is low-fat yogurt. If you want, you could use whole-fat yogurt. Lemon zest, I basically had my own lemon zest. I grind. And then I am having for the blueberries, I like to freeze my blueberries so it's not all mushy in the flour when I'm mixing it. And for the flour, I have whole wheat flour. Whatever flour you have, you can use, but I like whole wheat flour in mine. And then I have mixed essence. It's like vanilla, but you use vanilla, but I have something I normally get from Trinidad. It's mixed essence. It's aniseed and a lot of different other spices. And then we have the salt, and we have the baking powder. I also have milk. Again, I normally take whole milk, little powdered milk, and I mix it up to get my milk, but you can use any milk also. So I am going to now start mixing all the wet ingredients together. So basically I'm going to pour the sugar in, and then I'm going to put let me get one of my little spoons. I'm going to put the flaxseed, substitute for the egg in, right? And then I like to put everything, you see, I don't like to waste anything. So, because I put the flaxseed in here, a tablespoon, and then I put 3 tablespoons of water, and I had it sitting for a little while. And then I'm going to put my yogurt that I made. You see, this is a really good yogurt. I'm telling you, it's so easy to make yogurt. You don't have to buy yogurt at all anymore. Or I don't have to buy yogurt anymore. So I put my yogurt in, and then I'm going to add my milk. As I said, I normally use dry milk. Again, everything's from Trinidad. I had gotten some dry milk from Trinidad that I use for baking my bread, and I just put some in here with actually I put like a tablespoon and a half, and then I put some water in it, a third of water, and I shaked it, and I got that. And then I'm going to put my sunflower oil in it. So I'm basically putting all the ingredients. The three ingredients that I'm not adding at this moment is the flour, the flour, the salt, and the baking powder. I'm not adding at this time. I'm even putting my zest, lemon zest. It smells so good. So I put that in there, and then I am going to put it with the bowls. Still have my blueberries here. I'm also adding my mixed essence. This is something I buy in Trinidad all the time. And then I have my mixer here that I'm going to just mix it around. About a minute or two. You don't have to really mix it a lot. Some of my zest got mixed, caught up in this. So I'm just going to try to get all my lemon off of that. And yeah, so you know, I know the time we're living in, this COVID-19, it's very trying for a lot of us. Some people are getting depressed, but I would say, I mean, what I do is basically, you know, what people call meditation. I basically have some time, you know, some words with the Lord, my Creator, and ask Him for peace and help me to be calm in these times and don't get overwhelmed or don't get anxious in these times, because stress is not going to help us in this situation. The more stress we have in our system, it kind of weakens the immune system. So God forbid we do get sick, the immune system can't fight anything. So I think the best thing to do is try our best to stay as strong as we can, eat as healthy as we can, and keep our mind just relaxed, so that if we do get sick, we have enough energy to fight off the disease. So try your best, you know, call a friend, talk to someone if you feeling down. I mean, I'm always available to listen. But for me, I am, you know, I'm training online, you're training my clients. I am basically, baking, just listen to a lot of audiobooks, anything to make me not stress concerning the situation. Okay, so we have our wet ingredients, and also the only other dry thing was the sugar in here. And now I'm going to pour my flour. So I pour the flour in, you know, slowly, nice and slow. Good. And then I have that, and I don't mix this too much, the flour, and then I would pour just a little, just to get all the flour covered. And then the last thing I put in here, basically the last thing I put in is the frozen berries. So again, just to cover it, I'm not playing with it too much, just to cover it, the flour. So you see everything, that's it. Right? Good. And now I'm going to put in here, I almost forgot my baking powder and my salt, which is very, some of my salt fell, so I'm going to get some more salt, which is very important. You need salt in your bacon. So salt, this bag, and then we do one more set of bacon, and nice, so everything is incorporated nicely in there. Sorry you can't see in the bowl, but I'm new at this. Smells good. And then I put my blueberries in. And all these things going in. The thing I don't like about baking and cooking is having to clean up after, man. Oh, And I have to clean the place as soon as I finish, so there's no rest. So I'm incorporating these berries in here nicely. And as I said, it's really good to have the berries frozen, so that if it's not frozen and you put it in, if I mix like that, it definitely is going to get all mushy. So you don't want that. So now I'm going to take, no, 1 second. I'm just gonna kind of take this off of this. Yeah, I don't like to waste anything, as I said. So I love these spatula. A lot of the time spatulas they have an opening where water can get into the spatulas, and then it's yucky. So this, nothing can get, there's no water. If you notice how it is, it's totally covered. The handle is totally covered and merge into one. I love it. Anyway, okay, so now I got this, oh my god, so many years in a flea market in Rome. I love this. They don't make these ice cream scoops like this anymore. You see that? It's really nice. Anyway, so now I have my muffin tins, and so I'm going to take my and mind you, my oven has been preheating at 375. So preheat the oven at 375, and it's nice and hot. Now it's ready for the muffin. So now I'll just take my thing and just scoop. I want to make sure that just scoop. Oh, I'm such a bad. So now we're going to scoop it in. Wow, that looks so good. I just don't want, I hope like one don't get more than the other. Okay, let's go. Scoop it in. I love it. Oh my god, it looks so good. And I know it's going to taste good. You know, it's not very sweet. It's a half cup of, I use a half cup of sugar. I said it's not very sweet. It has the lemon zest, so it's going to be amazing. I don't know if, oh, it doesn't look like it's going to take, it's probably only going to do 8, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might only do about 9 muffins, apparently. Yeah, it looks like it's only 9, so, well, and again, I don't like to waste anything, so I'm going to take this out and clean the bowl. And where could I add, oh, actually, I'm going to make 9.5 muffins. That's funny. Okay, so I'm going to just scoop this last one in here. Yeah, let's be nice. In there, yeah, excellent. Oh god, so it looks good. Hopefully you guys really try this out and let me know how it goes for you. But for now, okay, so we have 9.5 muffins. I'll take this out, and when I'm gonna put it in the oven, let me show you how it looks. So this is my muffin. And now I'm going to put it in the oven, and when it is complete, I bake it for about 15. Good. So it's in the oven, and I'll bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll come back. So folks, muffins are done, and I am going to let them cool and enjoy every one of them. They last for about a week or 2, but I'm going to enjoy the muffins. Again, my lemon blueberry muffins. Hot, and they're hot, but the pan is not hot. That's the good thing about the baking pan. They are hot, but so I can't really get into it, but it smells delicious. And I am sure that if you make your muffins the way I made my muffin, they will be just as delicious. So hoping you have time to try the recipe. And in the meantime, as I said, I know we are all going through tough times, but I pray that you all stay sane and know that this too shall pass. I promise you guys.